Thank you. I'm Bruce Adams. I live at 15028 Southeast Royer Road. And I would, I guess, like to kind of underscore what Larry had to say about sustainability. And I think this, I encourage the council to have a long-term vision of what this community can be. And it will be a very difficult transition, because it is a transition from what Damascus is now to something that is 21st century, a different way of living that actually will meet the needs of people in a sustainable way. I would really underscore the development of TDRs, because I think it's probably the most likely method to solve the problems of fairness to property owners. And the other aspect is the idea of the stream corridors, which the watershed in Damascus is unique, and it is the underlying richness of this community as far as natural resources go. If the watershed goes, all of the natural resources will collapse with it. And one of the things that you continually hear people say, well, I just have this little intermittent stream here, so why should we protect that? And I would draw an analogy that I hope might stick in your head, and this seems off the point, but bear with me for a little bit. And thousands of people a year die from asthma. Now, asthma is a disease of the small airways. When your large airways are protected by cartilage and they stay open, and you get down to the airways that are like a millimeter less diameter, they're like little spaghetti. They have high resistance, but they have a huge area collectively because the lungs are bifurcated to smaller and smaller and smaller areas until you get down to the alveolar structures. You got a whole tennis court worth of area down there to transfer energy from the blood to the tissues. But in asthma, those little structures constrict. Each one of them is insignificant, but when they constrict, the person dies. And that's really what can happen to Damascus's natural resources. If we ignore all these little streams, all this watershed, all the big water goes away too. And with that, all the wildlife. So it's critical that you think about that 200-foot offset and hold your line as best you can. You'll have to make compromises, but it's not trivial that the protection of watershed.